Welcome to IASBYHEART YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be seeing how to master the art of essays. So, as we know, essay holds an important core in UPSC preparation. It holds vital 250 marks. So, these marks are very precious in your UPSC preparation. So, you have to put in dedicated preparation for essay as such. So, we'll discuss on detail on every aspect of essays. So essays are so special that they can power you into all India ranks. So this is very important. Like if you take the past performance of all India rank holders, you will be seeing one distinct thing about all these people. What you can see with them is they have put in dedicated preparation all India ranks and they get on average 140 to 150 marks. So they will be getting something around 140 to 150 their essays. That plays an important role in powering them into all India ranks, the top few ranks. So that's very vital with these people getting more marks in essays. And essays are so distinct from general studies. Okay, some people will be like, I have prepared a lot of general studies, so essay will be a cup of tea for me. So it doesn't hold like that because essays are a little slightly different from general studies. There is a very thin line separating general studies and essay, but they are distinct. You will have to put in your dedicated preparation in order to get that 140, 150 marks in essays. So this area, essay, predominance is given for general studies, predominance is given to content. But in the case of essay, as you can see, there will be special attention not only to the content but also to the language, coherence, and the way you put in your point. So that plays a very important role. So it's not like giving just facts about some facts and analysis about a question, but it's about how you put it. So it's basically like when you read an editorial. So you will be seeing editorial will be something around 1000 to 1200 words in a newspaper. So the points will be organically structured. There will be quite a lot of example supporting their points. There will be both positives and negatives being discussed, and that's how your essay has to flow. So it's not about writing 250 words, one page answer, but it's about writing a 10 page 1200 words essay. So you must take adequate care to arrange your ideas properly and avoid any fundamental spelling or grammatical mistake. Okay, this also holds a very important position here because the language in which you present your essay holds an important point. So we'll discuss about all these things. I'll also discuss with a specific UPSC topic as well, so it will help you a lot. Okay. So things I will be discussing today. First is understanding and choosing the topic, the most important thing. The first crucial 15 minutes, the examination, the first crucial 15 minutes which you put in a lot of things. The introduction for the essay, the body of the essay, conclusion, and last but not least, the vocabulary, language, quotes, real life example. All these holds a lot of brownie points for your essay. So we'll be discussing each and one in a little more depth manner. So the first thing is choosing the topic. Okay, this got to be the most important decision which you make in the examination for the essay. So this is like a toss in a cricket match. So whatever the outcome of this will be deciding your fate of that particular essay. So take for example, the toss in a cricket match is an outcome which goes unpredictable. But with your essay, you can predict it. You can make your own choice. So there will be on a general note, there will be 4 essays, 4 choices wherein you will have to choose one essay. So this goes by, so totally you will have to choose 2 essays out of 8 possible options. So this is how it goes. So basically you will have to put in your mind in choosing the best possible essay that you can do. So first, understand all the given options. So one thing which you will have to understand here, every essay will be distinct from each another essay. So if there are 4 essays given you as a choice, every topic will be distinct. Distinct one will be a philosophical type, one will be based upon science and technology, another will be a social issue. So there will be distinct between everything. So here you will have to choose your stronghold sector. And one thing, never take the risk in choosing an essay. Make sure you have practiced all the topics. So if you have covered all the diverse topics, you will be in a position to choose your stronghold topic out of the given options. So what I mean here is some people will be more familiar with social topics. They'll be very familiar with writing an essay on women, about a child, about malnutrition in India, about poverty in India maybe. So they will choose an essay that is based upon social issues, so based upon society, inequality. So these will be the essays that they will be choosing of. Some people will be more prominent with science and technology based essays. So these kind of people will choose more of science and technology. So this is an area where you can choose your own stronghold topic. So that's the first thing which you will have to make, and make sure you choose the essay which you are capable of writing till depth. So this is the first decision which you will have to make, and UPSC is more like they are giving a free way here where you can choose only one topic out of 4. So the possibility is 25% here. You can choose whatever essay you can want. So moving to the next one, the crucial 15 minutes. Okay, why do I say this as a crucial 15 minutes? Because this is a time wherein you prepare the rough draft. Okay. You prepare the rough draft. Whatever you are going to prepare here will constitute all the things which you are going to write in the next 1 hour. Okay, so you can divide the time. You will have to write 2 essays in an examination. So 1.5 hours for per essay will do that. So you will have roughly something around 1 hour 15 minutes for an essay, considering the fact that you will allot 15 minutes for a rough draft time. So considering these things, the first 15 minutes wherein you are preparing the rough draft holds very vital things. You will have to take a rough sheet at the back of the answer sheet where you will have to prepare a rough draft. What can you have on a rough draft? For example, you will have to analyze the topic inside out. I'll be discussing an example out of this, so you don't have to worry. So you will have to analyze the topic inside out. Like you will have to think what are the possible things which I can think out of this topic. You will have to think the positives, negatives, examples, different sectors, different themes that you will have to discuss here. I'll be discussing the example in the next slide. No, don't wait. So creating broader themes, you will have to think of different themes that can be arrived out of this topic. Jotting down important quotes and example. So these are like brownie points that you can add to an essay. For example, you can quote about famous thinkers, famous national leaders. For example, Mahatma Gandhi quotes can be handy every time because he has covered almost all topics. Swami Vivekananda quotes, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam quotes, and you can go to an international arena as well, where you can quote Woodrow Wilson, Abraham Lincoln. So you can expand your arena. So this thing I'll be discussing specifically in the last slide. So we'll discuss it. And about example. So when you are picking a topic, so if you are taking a topic that is of more relevance to the modern day, you can quote a real life example which you see in the daily newspaper. Sometimes most of the essay can be structured around the example. For example, if there is a question on flood, so there is a topic that's given on flood, we can quote real life example, how flood is in Mumbai, how flood is in Chennai, how flood is in entire North India, the floods in Ganges Basin, everything. You can quote real life example which make your answer more appealing to the examiner. Okay, and deciding the possible conclusion. We'll talk about conclusion in the separate topic, so we'll discuss that. Now we'll see how to prepare a rough draft. Okay. So now for an example sake, I have taken a question that was put in the 2016 mains paper, essay paper, digital economy, a leveler or source of economic inequality. Okay. So here there are 3 important things. First is digital economy, a leveler or a source of economic inequality. There are 3 parts here, and they are actually asking you a question. Decide what's your take on it. They are just giving you a question and they are asking you a question to make a take on it. Okay. So they are asking the first major thing is digital economy. The one thing which I have chosen this topic is this has more relevance to modern day times. With this essay, you can also give touch of the old times, and also you can give current day touch as well. And that's why I have chosen this topic, and it's up to you. So because essay has to be a decision that you have to make, and you can make decision whatever you want. You can give your own personal touch in it. So leveler or a source of economic inequality. So as I said, this has a current day relevance. Can tell all important topics of GS. So with this you can talk about society, you can talk about science and technology, you can talk about economy, and if you are well versed with general studies, you can go up to history as well. You can talk about how economy has been historically and how it has been historical economy has been impacted by digital, the rise of digital boom. So you can touch those topics as well. So this gives an exclusive arena where you can just analyze different themes. Okay, more examples can be quoted. Like you can quote about how today modern day kirana shops are protesting against Amazon, Flipkart, and even Jio as such. So how they are making their impact in their own lives. You can also quote a lot of current day examples about this. Okay, you can make a definite conclusion. Why have I make very stress about this point? Because they are actually asking you a question: is digital economy a leveler or source of economic inequality? So you can make a definite logical conclusion out of these points. You can either take a stand, it's a leveler, or you can also take a stand where it's a source of economic inequality. You can make whatever you want. So this is how it goes. But conclusion as such, there is no thing like this is a right conclusion, this is a very wrong conclusion. There is nothing like that. But your conclusion as such should come logically with your body of the essay. So you cannot conclude something you haven't talked in your essay. You will have to conclude what you have talked in your body of the essay. So it has to logically flow. This thing also we will talk. Okay. Throughout this session, I will take the example of this digital economy to make it better understandable. Okay. Next, the first thing which you will have to after preparing the rough draft is the introduction. Introduction has to be crisp. It should give a complete picture of your essay. This is very, very important. First, understand the importance of introduction. Introduction is what gives complete glimpse of complete essay. So, whatever you are going to talk in your essay, you should show them as a trailer. It's like a trailer for the complete main picture that's going to come ahead. So sometimes people play different strategies. They just throw out some points and they make the examiner think. And that's with strategy of certain people who have a very too much practice about essays. They also try that kind of thing. But our modern day essays shall be like, it should give a complete glimpse of what your essay is going to talk next. So you can start with powerful quotes. Okay, this is the thing which most aspirants do. When they are not comfortable giving a complete good introduction, they start with a quote. So this can also gain them more marks in their essays. And this also shows the examiner that you have prepared dedicatedly for this exam, for this essay. Can start with a real-time example, and this is also second thing which you can use as something. Like you can quote the real for the thing like the digital economy which I had discussed earlier. You can quote like the kirana shops went into ban today, so they are protesting against the monopolization of Flipkart, Amazon as such, and the new entry like Jio is also going on with a firm called JioMart. So these are the things which you can quote as a real life example and start with the essay. Now, so this gives it. This introduction will make the examiner to have a complete attention towards his essay. So examiner should be in a mood to read your complete essay. He should not be frustrated at anywhere or lose interest in reading your essay. So these kind of real life examination will keep the attention of the examiner towards your answer. Okay, that's how an introduction has to be. It has to be crisp. It should not go past a paper. You should restrict the essay at least for half a page or at least 3/4. It should not go beyond that. Okay, body of the essays. Analyze all things. For example, like the digital economy, you will have to talk about what is digital economy. Okay, then you have to talk about how it has revolutionized the whole thing. me as such, I'm in a place in Chennai and I can buy anything wherever from all over India within a day. So whatever, it can be shipped from Jammu and Kashmir, it can be shipped from Gurgaon, it can be shipped from Delhi, it can be shipped from Mumbai, but I can get it within a day, within a span of 24 hours. How it has a revolution everything. It has promoted consumerism, it has promoted a hell a lot of things. It has promoted digitization in the economy. Everyone is holding a smartphone, and you can talk about how it has a revolution on a general note. Then you will have to talk about the leveler thing. Leveler. For example, how it has made small shops to sell products to anywhere in India, how they are making income very much big, which was not available earlier. Their market is expanding, their scope is expanding. Some people are even exporting via these e-commerce chain, and not just commerce. You can go beyond anything. For example, you can talk about the payment methods, the UPI, which has a revolution everything, the phone pay, Google Pay battle, and also the new entrant, the WhatsApp. So you can expand your scope. It's not about commerce, it's about everything. You can talk about this software as a service component, like they say building technologies to Kirana shops, which Jio has currently introduced. You can expand your thing. It's about generating more points out of your general studies thing. So maintaining coherence, whatever points you put in has to be has to follow a logical order. So everything which you discuss here should be in paragraphs. Okay, it's up to you to put a subheading or not. It can also create a vibrant effect, but it's up to you. But you will have to discuss that in a paragraph and not points. Make sure you don't do that blunder. Every paragraph should be discussing one particular topic, one particular sector, and the sector has to flow logically towards the next paragraph as well. So this obviously comes with practice. The more essay you write, make sure you write essay 2 to 3 essays every week. This will keep you in practice. Real life examination score high. I repeat it throughout my presentation because it's the one thing which is going to make you distinct from others. Okay, conclusion. It's your way to conclude the essay. Okay, it's your way to conclude. You can show your uniqueness here because it's what reflects you as yourself. So with respect to this digital economy, I will make a conclusion like digital economy has also played a leveler thing. It has also just a second. So digital economy has played a leveler thing at some aspects. Digital economy has also been a source of economic inequality. So I take both the sides of the coin because there have been certain sectors which have been positively impacted and there have been certain sectors which have been negatively impacted. So the conclusion that flows out of here is the sectors which have been negatively impacted has to be hand-holded by the government or certain NGOs in order to make them on track with other evolving technologies. So this will not only promote technology, this will not only promote innovation, but also make sure social inequalities rubbed off with the help of digital economy. So this is how you can make one particular conclusion, and this is up to you, and your conclusion has to talk what points you have discussed in your main body. So going to the next one. So it shall logically follow the points you have discussed in the body. Make sure you don't introduce some kind of random thoughts in the conclusion which you haven't discussed in your main body. So talking about miscellaneous thing, vocabulary, quotes, real life example. Believe me or not, this is going to make a particular impact on the examiner. Whatever vocabulary, quotes, real life examination that you use here will make you distinct from others. So it need not be complicated. You need not write an essay like Shakespeare. Okay, so you can write an write an essay like an average Indian English student. That's enough. But you will have to make sure you will have to use distinct vocabulary. So in order to build your vocabulary, newspaper becomes a very good source. Reading daily newspapers, daily editorials make you enrich with a lot of vocabulary. Make sure you use them in your essays at the perfect point. And quotes, you will have to dedicatedly prepare for quotes. You can think of many international examples. You can just categorize summarizing everything. Like you can talk about international quotes like Abraham Lincoln, Woodrow Wilson, whoever it may be, and you can also talk about like Indian examples like Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Nehru, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You can prepare a set of quotes which you can directly use in your examination. And real life examination, your newspaper is going to be the best source for this. And since you are prepared for general studies and you would have been enriched with a lot of examples, just use them here and this will gain more marks. Considering the fact that essays of 250 marks, you can directly target something around 140 to 150 if you follow these points. Okay, and you can also follow IASBYHEART YouTube channel and website as well in order to enrich yourself with codes, real life examination, modern model essays as well, and this will help you a lot in preparation. Thank you very much for the session. We'll see you in the next video.